sejahtera, wilayah persekutuan.
Harapan semua, moga kita berjaya bagai negara yang kekal merdeka.
Amanah bangsa, kita pikul bersama, jadikan Malaysia bahagia.
Asal budaya kita, budi pekerti indah, amanah jujur, amalan kita.
Kini masanya sudah tiba untuk bina sebelah.
Negara tercinta,
Kita bina negara,
perangi rasuah
kita satukan hati.
demi ibu pertiwi.
Kau Tuhan jiwa,
Membina nurani, moga kita terus disanjungi. Harapan semua, moga kita berjaya bagai negara yang kekal merdeka. Kini masanya sudah tiba untuk bina semula negara tercinta.
Malaysia bersih,
Harapan kita,
Malaysia bersih.
harapan kita.
Ku sedar tanah air aku bertuah di sini tempatku berjasa.
Ku sedar sempurna hidupku di sini Malaysia, ku terhutang budi.
Merdeka, Merdeka, Merdeka. Hello and welcome back everyone to the Check Our program. How was everyone's week? I hope you guys are doing fine wherever you are. Today, I, Shami from TESL M, will be your main host, and we are back for more unique and remarkable topics, particularly brought to you by TESL M production crews. For this episode, we will have an exclusive segment for Independence Day. Independence Day, also known as Hari Kebangsaan or National Day, is the official Independence Day of Malaya, which is celebrated by Malaysians every year on the 31st of August. Thrilling? Don't you guys think so? Since we just celebrated the National Day, there must be a lot happening in our beloved campus. Fret not, because music segment has you all covered. Oh, and you must be wondering what the current trend is, don't you? As a Gen Z, we surely cannot be left out of this. So be sure to stick along. We won't be ending anytime soon, as the What in the World segment will continue to explore more local and global news. Not to mention, we'll be bringing you a bonus segment at the end. Curious? We keep the best for the last. So stay tuned everyone. On the night of August 30th, students of IPGKBA gathered in the main hall to celebrate the Malam Merdeka. One of my insiders informed me there was a surprise during the event. This piqued my curiosity. Without any delay, Fika, let us jump into music.
Everyone, Assalamualaikum and Salam Satu Malaysia. Let's start off with our first segment, News 8. As we are all aware, a lot has happened in IPGKBA, but don't worry, bear with me and I will make it easy for you guys to follow me step by step in exploring IPA's activities during our patriotic months. Before that, allow me to introduce myself. I am Rafika binti Aswad Effendi from TESL M, your host for this segment, and without further ado, let's get started. On August 30, 2022, IPGKBA organized the Malam Seribu Laungan Ambang Merdeka to commemorate Malaysia's historical day, which is celebrated on August 31st each year. The IPGKBA's people are served with a variety of enjoyable and exciting activities, such as the mini fangsi competition, which was immensely well received by Iparians. Furthermore, the burning flame of patriotism in our students was as if it was almost tangible when all Iparians loudly shouted the countdown to the Laungan Kemerdekaan at the top of our lungs. Let us speak less and focus on the emotions elicited by this video clip.
Mengatasi 6 dekad, kita membina peradaban sekarang.
Whoa. I got goosebumps every time I watch the clip. Another year older, another reason to rejoice. In the meantime, we had the opportunity to celebrate the birthday of our director, Datin Dr. Haja Bushra binti Ali. Count not the candles, but appreciate the brightness of the lights. Count your life, not your years. Wishing you a wonderful time ahead. Happy birthday! Wait. There are more. Pertandingan Gelariam is where Iparians show off their entrepreneurship skills in addition to their natural ability to be seen as future teachers. I'm sure you are curious about what they were selling and how it all went down. Then let us give this section to our interviewer, Marie, for a more detailed explanation of the events.
Thank you, Fika, and hi everyone. I hope you guys have a great day today. I am Marie and we are currently broadcasting live from IPA to update you on the progress of what the lecturer and students have been doing throughout the National Day. Hi, great to see you. As we all know, IPA has organized a National Day program where some students sell interesting foods and drinks at the program. So I heard that you sold milks, and do you mind telling us why you chose to sell them?
Milk because milk is an important source of protein. So we as the students do a lot of physical activities like go to class and so on. So I guess the most suitable drinks that I can sell that day is milk.
What inspired you to sell milks?
What inspired me to sell milk? Very good questions. This is of course because of I've seen my own uncle and auntie. They sell milk since a long time ago, like recent past year, 2-3 years past year. So I've seen their improvement from bottom up to until what they are now. I guess I want to be independent as a student so that I don't burden my family anymore.
Do you have any goals of selling other foods or drinks?
Goals. For me, I've set my goals to put my products in the cafe, our cafe 4, and I've success and I've put my products already in the cafe. So in case you all want to try my products, go to cafe 4.
Magic is having faith in yourself. by Johann Wolfgang von Goethe, is for all the athletes who have worked hard to prepare themselves in the so-called battlefield cargo as they work their butts off to ensure IPGKBA's name is brought to life. Behind each athlete, we should acknowledge the coach who does everything possible to polish the team into perfection and seize victory. So, just like you guys, I'm also interested in the progress of Kangong's athletes to this day. So, let us know more by inviting Mr. Azhar for an interview.
How was the student doing for their preparation?
Okay, for the preparation for our volleyball team, actually we started 1 month early. We did some drills. We also did some formation, activities, how to get the students, the players to be used to the formation of the football. Then we also did some friendly games with our neighbor IPGKBM, and also we did some friendly games with outside teams. We went to Damansara. We went to Tasik Titiwangsa to play against this team, so that the players get exposure to the game.
How far is your expectation towards the athletes?
Honestly, for me, my expectation, we didn't target very high, because for me, these students are very fresh. Some of them don't have any experience in playing competitive volleyball. So for me, I was like, I expected them just to play the game, have fun, and at the end, try their best to give some fight, confronting other teams. And I was I think that's my expectation for the team.
Do the athletes have their weaknesses? And if they have, what do you do to help them to improve it?
Yeah, because like I said before, because the team is very new, the players, they don't have any experience, so there were a lot of weaknesses and flaws actually. But for me, the main weaknesses was some of the players, they weren't confident enough, because confidence play a major role in a team, and also teamwork. Okay, so what we did to overcome this problem is that we did a lot of teamwork activities. We also created a WhatsApp group. In the WhatsApp group, like me, I played my part by giving motivational advices, putting up videos of great players, of great teams in the group, so that they can see. And I think another thing that we did actually for the team is like, normally people will, the coach will emphasize on what the players did wrong, but for us, we changed it a bit. I changed it a bit. Not just the coach tell them what they have done wrong, but also the coaches, me, I will tell them to look at the positive side. I told the players to also look at the good, positive side of what their friends are doing. For instance, if your friend can spike very well, mention it, so that everyone can see the positive vibes inside, because we don't want to focus on negative. It's better that we show the positive sides of it. So thank you, Mary.
Last but not least, the Malaysian Family Student Device Package is a government initiative that, in collaboration with selected telecommunication companies, aims to provide tablet devices to every B40 student enrolled in a higher education institution, IPT. Under the 2022 budget, the Peranti Siswa initiative aimed to provide tablets to university students from low-income families. Each of the 400,000 recipients will receive a Samsung Galaxy Tab A8 tablet, with the first 450 students receiving theirs in the first week of September. Let us ask one of the receivers what additional information we can get from her.
Is getting the Peranti Siswa tablet able to help you a lot in your studies?
Yes, it definitely helps students like me to learn at the fullest capability, because it gives access to be one with the world now. It makes making slide easier, doing research easier, and getting a bigger vision of everything.
Can you share your experience when joining the Peranti Siswa program?
It was a pleasant experience to joining the Peranti Siswa program. It was a once in a lifetime experience because I had the opportunity to meet our beloved Prime Minister, Dato' Ismail Sabri bin Yaakob, and the most exciting part was getting the tablet itself and meeting other students from different institutes. The food was good and the performance was enjoyable.
Do you think it is beneficial for the government to distribute the tablets to the youngsters, especially to the students?
It is very beneficial. Our government is very thoughtful to consider our nation students, as not all of us are given the opportunity to learn in this world of globalization.
Food. There's so much to discover. I'm sure you've gotten a better sense of what's going on in IPGKBA lately, right? We all love to enjoy ourselves, but don't forget to stay healthy and take precautions for yourself and those around you. I hate to say it, but that's all I have for now. So I'll pass this lens back to our main host, Shami. Bye!
Wow, what a delightful surprise! I'd like to take this time to wish our beloved director, Dating Dr. Haja Bushro Binti Ali, a happy belated birthday, and I wish you a wonderful day ahead. Anyway, thank you Fika for your outstanding report. Inilah barisan kita yang ikhlas berjuang. Oh, I'm sorry. I did not realize that the camera is back. Anyway, I was wondering, what are Iqbalian's favorite songs to sing during the Independence Month? Also, are there any good movies to watch during this special month? Iza, could you do me a favor on this one?
Hey, have you watched that movie? It was so good, right? I know. I really like the part where the male actor came and you hug the actress and look her in the eyes and... Well, Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. It's your girl Iza, the host for today's segment. Now, for this week's entertainment, we will be talking about... That's right, let me give you guys a hint. One of my all-time favorite things to do is watching movies. Just like today's theme, Independence Day, I will be announcing the top movies to watch to set your Malaysian spirit ablaze in conjunction with the Independence Day. I'm sure most of you are dying to know, right? Well then, without further ado, let's move on to the top 4 must-watch movies about Independence Day. Starting with the 4th place, receiving a rating 7.2 out of 10 on IMDb, we have Sepet. Sepet or Split Eyes is a 2005 Malaysian teen romantic comedy drama film set in Ipoh, Malaysia. Directed by the late Yasmin Ahmad, the film is eye-opening for most Malaysians as it attempts to tackle the issues of interracial relationships in the country through the romantic love story between a Chinese boy and a Malay girl. A look at how these two young lovers from totally different backgrounds cope with family and social pressure.
Excuse me, hello?
Next, the movie that has taken the 3rd place and every Malaysian knows about his heroic soldier is Lieutenant Adnan. Lieutenant Adnan is is a 2000 Malaysian war film directed by Aziz and Usman. It's a film about a Malaysian soldier, Lieutenant Adnan, who gave his life in defending Malaysia from the Japanese invasion during World War II. It exemplifies an example of the patriotic spirit that should be in every Malaysian. Other than that, Lieutenant Adnan was a courageous individual who was willing to sacrifice everything, including his life, for the sake of his people and nation. He also succeeded in destroying the widely held myth that Malays were only good as rebels and pirates. He believed that no matter what, as a patriotic citizen, one had to fight until the last drop of blood to defend the nation. Moving on to the movie that won 8 awards in the 3rd Malaysian Film Festival in 1982, including Best Film is none other than Bukit Kepong. The movie that receives 7.5 out of 10 on IMDb is a 1981 Malaysian action film produced and directed by Jins Shamsuddin and starring himself, Rahim and Hussein Abu Hassan. The Bukit Kepong film is based on the actual events on the attack by the communist terrorists against the Bukit Kepong police station and the people who live in the Kepong Hill. The film was produced to show and encourage the public to learn how our people struggle to ensure that communists do not take our land.
Semua teringat, ini kawasan Melayu.
Last but not least, topping the list of the movies that filmed our Malaysian spirit and were based on a Malay warrior from Pahang, Malaysia, is none other than Mat Kilau. Mat Kilau broke Malaysian box office records when it became the fastest film to collect 47 million ringgit Malaysia in only 11 days. Based on the historical figure from the late 19th century, Mat Kilau tells the story of how the legendary warrior became the figurehead of a revolt against British colonies to protect their homeland. Directed by Shamsul Yusof, the historical drama stars Adiputra as Mat Kilau, alongside Beto Kushairi, Fatah Amin, Johan Asani, Rahim Razali, and also Jalaluddin Hassan, as the film tells the rise of a Malay warrior named Mat Kilau and his friends against the British colonialists who came to Pahang in 1890.
Untuk memikul tanggungjawab membaiki umat. Mudah-mudahan kamulah insan itu, Kilau.
And now, we will move on to our next session, in which the idea of the session is specifically made for IPA students. Sounds amazing, right? Just like how Rukiah cares and respects Wahid's decision to fight against the discrimination of British colonies in the film Mat Kilau, we also care about IPA students' perspective in choosing the top 3 songs about Malaysia's Independence Day in 2022. Let's take a look at it. The song that took the 3rd place for Malaysia's Independence Day chosen song, Merdeka Edition, is Standing in the Eyes of the World. This is one of the most popular songs by Ella Amuddin that have touched the hearts of Malaysians until today. The soft, almost musical voice of the singer, as well as the lyrics that have strong meaning, makes the song please trade. Next, the clue for the song that will be the second place as chosen by IPGA students is that the lyrics describe the title of the song, which is Jalur Gemilang. This special song dedicated to the Jalur Gemilang was created to commemorate and be proud of the Malaysian flag in addition to acknowledging the identity of the flag and calling for the flag to be flown with pride. No wonder our students love this song a lot. And lastly, the song about Independence Day that has the highest vote among IPA students is Gemuruh Jiwa. Gemuruh Jiwa. Sorry. This song by an all-rounder singer named Faizal Tahir is one of the songs that almost everyone knows and loves in Malaysia. The song that is often used in programs and seminars for students is created to give motivation and increase our confidence in everything that we do, including overcoming our fears and challenges. Don't you guys just love it when they start playing this song at the end of most events in Malaysia? Well, this is not the end of today's segment, as we still have one more exciting entertainment for all of you, which is what is trending on TikTok, Independence Day version. The video that will be shown in one of the top trending video in TikTok during the Independence Day celebration at Dataran Merdeka. What are we waiting for then? Let's watch it together.
Every time he leave me alone, he always tell me he miss it. He wanna
Well, I guess that is all for our entertainment segment today. Sad. Did you guys enjoy it? I am very glad that you guys enjoyed today's segment with me. Now, let's go to another exciting segment, shall we? Back to you, Shami.
Wow, the parents have fantastic taste in music, but I can't wait to see the movie recommendations. They all appear to be terrific. Since we recently granted permission to go on outings, I was curious about what was going on in the rest of the world. Adli might know more about this than I do. Without further ado, Adli, please take us around the world.
Assalamualaikum and good day everyone. Welcome to What in the World segment. I am Muhammad Adli Azhari bin Muhammad Khairul Anwar will be your host for today. In this segment, let's talk about the achievements of Malaysia's athletes, Malaysia's history of displaying the Jalur Gemilang at Burj Khalifa during Independence Day, Korea's reaction to the Independence Day celebration at Dataran Merdeka, and the climate crisis that occurred globally. Congratulations to Aaron Chia and Song Hui Yi, the first Malaysian men's double world champions at the 2022 BWF World Championships in Tokyo. Malaysia has managed to win the tournament's top prize. For your information, this is the first time in its 45-year history. This achievement proves that our country, Malaysia, can produce athletes that have a good quality comparable to international athletes. Aaron Chia and So Hui Yi achieved victory over Indonesian doubles duo Muhammad Ahsan Hendra Setiawan 21-19 and 21-14. This achievement makes Malaysians proud and is a gift to the country on National Day. To sum it up, let's all congratulate them for bringing home such honorable awards. Move on to the next part of the segment. On the night before Malaysia's National Day, the world's tallest building, Burj Khalifa, lit up lights in the shape of a jalur gemilang. This was announced by the official Facebook account of Burj Khalifa. The account has uploaded a short 49-second video with the caption, "Tonight, we light up Burj Khalifa in celebration of Malaysia's National Day, wishing them further growth and stability." And Burj Khalifa celebrates Malaysia's National Day and wishes the people of Malaysia prosperity and happiness. Undoubtedly, this post has received thousands of likes and has been successfully shared by Malaysians. Malaysians, including Senior Defence Minister Datuk Seri Shamsuddin Hussein, did not miss out on leaving positive comments and appreciation for showing respect to their beloved country, Malaysia. This really makes Malaysians feel moved and happy. Next, the most interesting part of Malaysia's Independence Day must be the celebration itself. On August 31, 2022, the nation of Malaysia completed 65 years of independence. After almost 2 years of not celebrating Merdeka Day with joy, Malaysians finally have the opportunity to celebrate Independence Day together again. Located in Dataran Merdeka, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysians as well as the foreigners do not miss the opportunity to participate in the celebration. A Korean woman who is the owner of a social media account, TikTok, named Tara Choi, has uploaded a video where she participates in the celebration of the National Day. The short video uploaded on August 31 has received about 500,000 views. The video shows her experience and rating of the celebration. Tara stated that she was excited to witness the National Day celebration. Not just that, she also has the opportunity to see various interesting parade shows from the contingent of countries involved. At the end of the video, Tara points out the conditions she experienced in the crowded LRT. The video that has been uploaded certainly attracted the attention of many citizens who want to know the feeling of non-Malaysians about the celebration that has been held during Merdeka Day. The sky is not always bright, and life is not always beautiful. Happiness, sadness, they are all what complete our lives. Recently, our world was shocked by the news of climate change due to high heat waves. According to the MINS 2021, heat waves are because of the excessive heat of the temperature for 2 days or more. This has caused the seawater to recede. The drop in sea level has found several discoveries in several places around the world. Among the discoveries that can be seen are dinosaur footprints in Texas, United States. The footprints of this historic creature, about 130 million years old, were found in a dried up river. In addition, in rural areas in Spain, hundreds of megalithic stones called the Spanish Stonehenge were discovered when the country suffered from years of severe drought. Moving to Europe, shipwrecks believed from Second World War has finally been seen in the second largest river, the Danube. The last discovery recorded in Yangtze, China, is a Buddha statue which is a descendant of ancient ancestors. This statue is believed to be 600 years old. This really worries the world community as it is becoming more serious. People all over the world should join hands to deal with the problem of increasing heat waves. As everyone knows, heat waves bring harm to human beings as well as the animals. Some alternatives that can be taken to avoid harm are by installing cool and green roofs at home and planting trees to provide cool air and oxygen through photosynthesis. With that, at least we can do something to help the earth. To end our segment for today, I hope this little information will help all of you gain knowledge and awareness about global news and issues that happen in the world. Let's together we become responsible citizens to Malaysia as well as the world. Before I go, there is the famous quote by Plato that says, "This city is what it is because our great citizens are what they are." Margaret Mead also says, "Never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed people can change the world." Indeed, it is the only thing that ever has. Now, I pass the mic to our host, Shahid. See you in another time, and thank you.
Whoa, that was incredible! Let us congratulate our national men's double badminton team for being Malaysia's first to win the world's men's double title. It was a fantastic accomplishment for both them and our country. Not to forget, the climate crisis going around the world is quite worrying. I hope we continuously care about the nature around us. We've reached the most exciting part of this Chat-Hour episode. It has been 2 years since the locals celebrated National Independence Day. I am confident that it will be huge this time. Without further ado, I would like our special feature host, Shafika, to explain more about the 65th anniversary of Merdeka and what it was like for the locals to commemorate it after 2 years of pandemic COVID-19.
Thank you, Shami. Hello, fellas. This is your favorite girl, Shafika. And today, I will talk about a very special segment, especially for Ivoirians, entitled 65 Years of Merdeka. As Malaysians, we should be proud because our country has achieved its 65th independence. If you think about it again, there were a lot of sacrifices that our country has gone through to be able to achieve the freedom that we are feeling today. So, before we begin our segment, let me give you a sneak peek about this year's Independence Day. Ayo kita zahirkan impian bersama, menjunjung semangat yang bernama keluarga Malaysia. Were you able to guess it? No? Yes? The answer is Keluarga Malaysia. The term Keluarga Malaysia depicts inclusivity where it transcends religion, race, and ethnicity. The concept of Keluarga Malaysia was chosen because it reflects the integrity of our country, which is tied to teachable values found in a family. To begin our segment for today, let's start by watching an interview video with Malaysian citizens about their perspective on this year's Independence Day celebration. Aren't you curious about it? So do I. Without any further ado, let's go!
Hi guys, we are back again with me, Marie, and today I'm going from station to station to ask Malaysians about their perspective on this year's Merdeka. What are you ready for? Let's hear it for our people. Let's go. Can you tell us your name?
My name is Misha.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Clyde.
Okay, can you just pick one question?
What does Merdeka mean to you? Well, it means unity. So I think we in a country with multiracial, right? So it brings us together and it unites us together.
So hi, my name is Naini Mashita and currently I'm doing an internship with KPMG as an accounting student.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Kuching, Sarawak.
Oh, Sarawak.
So the question is, how does Malaysian childhood differ from other countries? So I think the difference between Malaysian childhood and other countries' childhood is that we grew up in a multiracial country. So like for me myself, I once grew up in a multiracial environment where I have Chinese friends, I have Indian friends, and I have also like Iban and Bidayu friends as well. So I think the most important part when growing up in a multiracial environment is that we can actually learn about their culture, learn about what the do's and don'ts. I think that's like the biggest advantage in growing up in Malaysia lah, because I think that's the kind of experience that you don't really get when you travel to other country or when you grow up in other country.
For the next question, what do you think about this year Independence Day celebration?
I think this year Independence Day celebration is more about us Malaysians having a freedom. Like for the past 2 years, we are having a lockdown because of COVID-19, right? And I'm not sure if you're aware, but for the past few years, there's like, I forgot the name of this event, but they usually during the 16th September every year, they will like organize an event and ajak the Malaysians to go to different LRTs or MRTs, and then they will guide them to a different places, to one place, and then they will organize a lot of like traditional games, traditional dance and so on. So I guess like this year Independence Day is very different and very near to our heart lah, because this like 2 years that we don't get our Independence Day like, to celebrate. So this year is quite surprising and quite celebrating lah.
Well, that's a wrap for our interview today. Back to you, Shafiqah.
Wowers! Such an amazing celebration, and I still can feel the energy of it. It shows that they really enjoyed this year's celebration, which is a good image of a supportive citizen. Moreover, it is very pleasing to hear all of the citizens' perspective about our 65th Independence Day. Next, we will be moving on to the most interesting part of this segment, which is the fun facts about Malaysia that not everyone knows. I bet all of you will be curious about this, right? So, here goes to the first fun facts about Malaysia that we have found from Mr. Google. According to Nexus International School, Negaraku was formerly a state anthem. Negaraku was originally called Terang Bulan and was the state anthem of Perak. Tunku Abdul Rahman loved the traditional Malay element of the song and renamed it as Negaraku. Moving on to the next fun fact. Do you know that Malaysia's total highway length is longer than the Earth's circumstance? Shocking but true. Malaysia has 65,877 kilometers of highway, whereas the Earth's circumstance is only 40,075 kilometers. That explains why we have to pay so much for tolls. Guess you will recall this information whenever you pass through every toll. Last but not least, this fact is quite adorable. When newborn babies and young children in olden day Iban communities are called ulat, which means worm in the Malay language. So cute! The babies are called ulat until they are given their official name, were often named after a deceased relative, for fear that using a living relative's name might shorten the baby's life. Isn't that just interesting? So, we have finally reached the end of our special segment. I hope you guys enjoyed it and wish you a good day. Ciao, fellas!
Personal pronouns. A personal pronoun refers to a specific person, or thing and changes its form to indicate person, number, gender, and case. Subjective personal pronouns include I, you, he, she, it, we, they. Objective personal pronouns include me, you, him, her, it, us, them.
Woo! What a special topic! The emotion of celebrating it after 2 years of pandemic and being able to demonstrate our patriotism is incomparable. It felt close to our hearts. Independence Day is a delightful day for each and every Malaysian. All of our forebears' sacrifices for our freedom should be recognized. We should be proud for our own country at all times. Unfortunately, we have reached the end of this episode of Chat Out. Thank you to everyone who remained with me all the way to the end of this episode, as well as the episode program committee members who worked tirelessly to make this possible. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Last but not least, wherever you are, stay safe and take care of your health. I wish you a wonderful day ahead. I am Shami from TESL M signing off. Till next time. Merdeka, Merdeka, Merdeka.
Bila bertalu rentak di kalbu, hasrat yang tersirat semakin kuburu. Bila bergema laungan gempita, harapan bernyala, nadiku berganda.